I can't dream this whole video.
You can't just talk about during the video.
I won't be able to pay as much attention. It's gonna get sore.
Oh, my head gets getting. You can't steal my mind.
Can I need a quote?
No.
Okay.
My thoughts drift to a quote that has stuck with me from a young age. It is only a step from boredom to disillusionment, which leads naturally to self-pity, which in turn ends in chaos. Despite our sense of urgency, our trails after the elusive ship and any potential pursuers have again been thwarted by several red herring ion trails. I fear that boredom and a feeling of being downtrodden is taking hold through the crew. I wish I did not secretly agree with them.
Wow, the game's going meta.
How could I best explain the past few days? We drop in, find absolutely nothing, and have to return to our starting point to try again. Our choices in this maze have led us nowhere other than empty tracks of the void.
If you get my jokes, I'm the like.
Shh. Our food seems to be disappearing faster than we estimated. Everything from our oxygen scrubbers to our engines seem to be on the fritz. Kylie looks worse and worse by the hour. And the commander seems to be holding strong, thankfully. She isn't allowing us to abandon our search just yet. Everyone else, however...
Did I miss something last time?
No.
Okay, I just don't know how to remember the food stuff.
You were here for that.
Okay.
This is stupid.
You've said that for the 15th time this meal.
Meal? This is rice with soy sauce. That's no meal. That's borderline starvation.
That's exactly what you do, Chris. But instead of soy sauce, it's ketchup.
It's ketchup. Oh, I do soy sauce with it if I had soy sauce, but now we do. But, okay, so my secret meal, whenever I'm just too lazy to actually make something. Rice, ketchup, sour cream, salt and pepper.
You know that has no nutritional value to it, right? Other than like the
Fills my
sour
stomach.
cream. At least it's still 2 solid meals a day. Even though it isn't very tasty, at least it is filling. More filling than this blind search in the dark. All I've been able to do lately is look for clues that might tip me off to who is working against me on this ship. Word seems to have spread that I'm on the watch, however, and they seem content to just lie in wait.
I think we have 2 very different ideas of what constitutes a meal.
It has to last, otherwise we won't be eating anything.
That's the point I'm arguing. Jeez, open your ears. We don't need to be out here.
What would you suggest we do? Just let the Empire get their hands on the weapon?
First off, we don't even know if there really is a weapon. What proof is there other than the ramblings from some data pad we found? They could have left that there to derail us.
My initial briefing said that there was an important artifact out there.
Right. Intelligence has never been wrong before.
I don't like that attitude.
Yeah, they said I
And I don't
was
like-
intelligent when I was a kid, and look where
What?
because Kika said intelligence is never wrong, and I said yeah, like when I was a kid they said I was intelligent. Look how that turned.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I'm gonna be the next Conan O'Brien. I'm gonna have my own late night talk show.
I don't want to date you. You have a late night talk show.
Why don't you want to date me with a late
Because
night?
everyone has a late night talk show. It's fucking boring.
No.
It's the same shit over and over again.
not
No
a
one
cable,
cares.
Not a cable late night talk show, like the normal kind that makes more money. Well, I guess technically cable makes more money, but you're more well known. Like local. It's I wouldn't say local, but like network. Yeah, network television.
Chris,
Yeah.
it'll be
to go to it.
No, I said you need me to be there because I'm funnier too. I'm funnier than you sometimes.
It's funnier than someone else's sometimes. But I feel like I got the good personality for it. You just gotta
Oh,
just
fuck you!
You know what? It's just
Oh, what? What problems do you have with me now?
I mean, my phone's almost out of memory for all the stuff I wrote down. Look at that.
You don't have to write down anything. What?
Let's just keep going.
No. You clearly expressed grievances with me for some reason. And I want to hear those reasons right now. We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Okay, we're doing it live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Ooh.
No!
Okay. Well, that's
Jesus.
problem number one.
I would have hoped you would have brought up our sex lives.
I didn't. I was making a
You-
joke. It was part of my joke. It was part of my routine.
What,
and then you
what
went-
joke were you gonna make with that? What joke? Tell me.
No, it's a joke.
Tell me, Mr. Funny Man. And now you can't say anything, because there was no joke.
Why are you
The only joke
pushing
here-
this? Why are you
The
pushing-
only joke here is you.
It was just meant to be a one-off thing, and then you went and made it a big thing.
Yeah, because I wanted to teach you a lesson.
That's just a silly comment.
And now we're 7 minutes in.
Whose fault is that?
Yours.
I was making a joke. And then
It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. And now, since you've probably learned your lesson about interrupting me in the middle of my line, you can stay quiet until after I'm done reading this line.
And I don't like this whole situation. My second point is, why us? Why don't we just go back and get more help? If this thing exists and is such a threat, we should be gathering as much help as possible.
There is no time.
Oh, but there is plenty of time to chase our tails blindly.
Some of us don't have tails to chase.
You know what I mean.
Good morning, Soul.
Morning, Lieutenant Starr. You've been ordered to complete this mission. That should be enough.
And if I think my life is worth a little bit more?
Then you are in the wrong profession. It's no place for a timid house cat.
Yeah.
What brings you here this morning, son? Not just to torture poor Kika, I hope. Not just to torment poor Kika, I hope. I'm getting some food for Faye. The doctor couldn't be bothered to provide to his patient. Because she shouldn't be eating solid food. Because he's a lazy good-for-nothing.
How is she doing? Asking for solid food is a good sign.
She's still not ready for interrogation I think you have planned. And she's still not ready for the interrogation that you have planned.
Who said anything about interrogation?
I know you too well.
You better not be trying to grill my minion.
That's
I'll-
some weird king stuff we got going on.
Shut up. I'll do what my job demands of me.
Sorry, Natalie, but I have to agree.
Why do you always say her name weird? Just say Natalie. It's not that hard.
Sorry, Natalie.
You're going out of your way to say it weird.
Okay, stop yelling.
I'm not.
Yes, you were. You've been yelling this whole video.
I've been raising my voice.
Sorry, Natalie, but I have to agree with Kika on this one. When she isn't sleeping most of the day, is when you can ask her questions.
So, never?
Pretty much.
I might as well go bring Zuri her breakfast. You all are depressing me.
The truth sucks. That's why we should just accept it and go home.
Abandoning your duty in the moment of need, and I was starting to think better of you, house cat.
I'm
Was-
going with you to visit my minion. Don't
Do that.
Sorry. Fine. If it stops your mindless babble, you can come along.
It's not mindless. You both just don't understand the necessities of going home.
You're just a You're just as big of a pig as Faye. Come on.
Want to come with me, Alphonse? I think Zuri would like the company.
Thank you for your kind offer, but I visited her when I woke up. I gathered the impression that she wanted to spend some time alone with you.
Oh my. Oh, what for?
She has something she wants to show you. It's quite special to her.
Oh no, we're gonna see nudes!
Nice. Are there nudes in this game?
Probably not.
Damn.
Is it some... It's... you got this from... I got this from Steam. I'm not gonna have nudity. I'm gonna have to, like... If there's any games on Steam that say sexual content, it's most likely you have to go to an external site to get, like, the patch that has some
Well,
sexual
I'm ready to
content.
see Zuri in a ball. Let's keep going.
That's
What?
all you care about.
Nuh-uh. Why are you being like this?
Is it something that can tie up some of these loose threads?
No, but I think you will enjoy it just the same.
Oh god, it is nudes!
Yep.
I might as well. Listening to everyone complain about how this is a waste of time is eating at my patience. Soul might have no problem breaking it out, but I would rather not play the rank card over the devotion to duty 1.
Once we find it, I'm sure Kika's tune will change. She's just trying to hide her sorrow right now, and venting her frustrations on the mission is the easiest way for her.
At the cost of driving me crazy. Alphonse laughs at my sorrow, but I don't hold it against him. This whole operation is feeling like a joke right now. The blind leading the blind through a minefield. I hope Zuri... Stop! I hope Zuri has something pleasant to get my mind off of this nightmare. Hey Zuri, I'm here with lunch, breakfast, brunch, whatever time of the day it is. And it's 12
No,
minutes.
let's keep going. I gotta find out. It's gonna be.
I'll back for a second to make sure no flying moves are about to remove my head from my shoulders. Once my safety measures ensure a clear field to enter, I step in. Curled on the bed with her tail wrapping around her is my friendly Dreamin'. A sad smile tugs at her... Fuck off. A sad smile tugs at her lips as she stares at her datapad forlornly. Something wrong? I can stop back later. She pulls herself up, patting the spot on the bed next to her. I was looking at some old pictures of when I was still a wildling. A what? When we aren't really hatchlings anymore, but not quite old enough to join society and be named, a Dreamin' is considered to be a wildling. I've been meaning to ask you about that. Is your first and last name both Zuri? Nope, Zuri. You only have one name? That sounds like it could be confusing. I don't know. When we become adults, we are given a name that is ours and ours alone. I'm the one and only Zuri. You must have a very small population. You're a lot older and less spawny than humans, that's for sure. I can't help it that my species are a bunch of rabbits. Huh? Small mammals that breed incredibly quickly. Small, fluffy, cute. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. I guess it doesn't matter much. The point is that humans breed quickly in the grand scheme of things, and there are a lot of us out there. You all are weird. Anyway, I wanted to show you some of the pictures I found. She hands me her datapad. It's almost remarkable the amount of scuffing on the screen, the dings in the case, and the way the screen seems to flicker. Zuri, this datapad is ancient. Where did you find it? I found it in a bush when I was wandering through a trader camp years ago. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah,
Najiz fixed it up and got it working for me. He's that one. She changes the image to a scrawny Dreamin' with a thick, dark cock, thick dark blue hair, and a thick, stubby dick, stubby tail. His gaze seems to be staring past the camera, even though he's looking straight at it. Najiz was always really good at making broken things work. He'd tinker with any sort of abandoned electronics he found. I suppose it was fate. What was? Someone had wired a bomb inside a supply crate of food we found. He barely had time to scream for everyone to run before it went off. That's awful. Who would do something like that? Warlords who thought it was a fun game to play. It was rather common and we were usually careful, but we hadn't had anything to eat in days. If Najis hadn't talked us out of it, we would all have died when he went for it. This sounds like horrible child rearing. No guiding authority, no protection, no education.
But we are a lot tougher and determined for it. Those who can't survive don't. It's sad, it's depressing, but it is our traditions.
It's not like it was all bad. You learned a lot about trading, survival, and working as a team.
Even when my stomach was growling, the others were there to help me carry on. Here it is. This is the only one that has the most of our clutch in it.
A group of 5 Draven crowd together in a picture taken in beautiful grassy hills. All but one, I think, is Najis, are barely half my height. They look happy. Their clothes are rugged leather. Their faces are covered in dirt and grime. The diminished amount of food evident in their bodies, but all of them share the same hopeful smile I see on Zuri's face today.
That's it. Ariel. He was our clutch's fighter. Whenever we were in danger, he would fling himself head first into it. Ariel caused a lot. Ariel caused us a lot of problems, but there was never a truer friend.
I don't know why I've read that here. She points to the smallest of the group, a fiery redhead with a body marred with scars and bits of his tail and broad wings missing. Even from the picture, I can see the energy and fight pouring from him. What happened to his ear?
Funny story about that one, but I promised him I'd never tell it again. He's now a diplomat at the Ryulian Republic. I still can't picture him wearing anything other than that tunic. In the back with the pale green hair is Jedion. He rarely spoke much, but he always seemed to have the right words to fuse the situation. Jedion was our diplomat, not Ariel. He used to make these really yummy wheat biscuits. Jedion didn't make them very often, but he always made me one to celebrate our hatching day.
Used to?
He disappeared a few weeks after this was taken. Jedion had a contact who used to trade us wheat for scrap we'd find in old ruins. One day he went to make the trade, but never came back.
I'm sure he's still out there somewhere.
I like to think so. This was during a time when there was a fashion on Celestia for bags made from the wings of diamonds, so we suspected. I'm sure he's fine. Maybe he got kidnapped by a slave trader or something.
Yeah, I'm sure he's still out there thinking of his friends.
She knows he's dead.
What am I supposed to say other than weak platitudes? Realistically, he was probably killed to make some snobby rich lady a nice handbag, disgusting as that thought is. What sort of jerk would I be to say that?
Can you guess who this is?
Kylie?
Nope, I might have been small, but I wasn't that small.
Guessing Kylie would be a better guess than Zuri. The girl in the picture doesn't strike me as the Zuri I know today. For starters, her stature really is smaller than Kylie. Her tail is thin and whip-like. Zuri's cropped hair is much longer, falling almost to her knees. I can count the number of ribs in her chest, so prominent they stick out. But the strangest thing of all is that she looks so meek, timid. She's clutching to a taller girl with long golden hair and an air of grace and nobility. Zuri, on the other hand, looks like a scared mouse.
What do you think? I was cute, right?
You look so
weak.
I was thinking timid and meek. Little Zuri is adorable, though.
She was happy, but absolutely worthless.
That's my life.
I don't know what part of that sentence worries me more. Aren't you happy?
If I could get out of this cramped room again, I'd be a lot happier.
I'll go yell at the commander again. What else?
When I picked up the mantle of being a warrior, I realized that the universe isn't as black and white as I thought it would be. Good and evil are hard to distinguish sometimes. I worry if we are doing the right thing. I'm not unhappy, I'm just confused. I want to go home.
Not you as well.
It took a lot of courage for me to finally admit that. I've been thinking about it since we got back from the camp. I'm proud that I was able to say it. Little Zuri there would never have had the courage to admit it. She'd just have cowered and had to be pulled along.
Why? You know we have to do this.
It's just something I feel in my gut. It's telling me that we should just go home now and forget about this.
Kika gave me the logical standpoint. Zuri is giving me the spiritual side of it. This is going to be dangerous, I feel it. I'm putting the lives of this crew into hardship and risk. But there is no way I'm letting this mystery go unsolved. If this device turns out to be a super weapon, then it will be worth it. The lives of a few versus the lives of entire worlds. If it isn't, if this is a wild goose chase, we have to do this. It's our duty to do whatever we can to protect the innocent people of Katajian Directorship from any and all threats to their safety. I'm a little unsure of myself, to be honest, but I am sure of that. When I was commissioned, I swore to protect the citizens of my homeland and the troops under my command. I've got a bad feeling about this as well, but that doesn't mean I can shirk my duty in an hour of need. I'll need you there with me, Zuri. I can't do this without you.
Don't lie, you can do this without me.
No, I need you because...
You're my partner is gonna be like, let's do it. And then you're my security officer. Like, oh, that's nice.
So what should we pick then?
Well, do we want to? No, or are we? We're trying to get with the other guy, right?
Yeah.
So you're my security officer.
Who'd protect me if you weren't there? I need my security officer. For a moment, Zuri's face lights up like the twin sons of Azora. But like the entrance of the night, it fades away.
You sound just like her.
Even though she doesn't say it, her eyes tell me who she's talking about. Zuri's emerald green eyes are dim as she goes back to staring at the picture. Who was she?
Akuro. She was our leader. She was the most important person in my life. She made me happy and whole.
I want to ask more to help me understand Zuri's past a little more, but the hurt in her eyes wards me away. No, what Zuri needs now isn't an interrogator, but someone to just be there for her. The food is growing cold, but we don't move for it. Minutes tick by as Zuri fights tears and sniffles.
I miss her.
Tell me about her.
You would have liked her, definitely liked her more than me. Where I was useless and weak, she was steadfast and strong. With her protecting me, I always felt safe. I was so weak, so pitiful. Monsters would come for us, and all I could ever do was hide. She and Ariel would go out there and beat them to a pulp. She would make the bandits leave us alone. Once I got kidnapped by a bunch of slavers, they threw me into this small cage where I couldn't even see the light. I thought I was going to die in that hell until I saw the sun in her face again. She was a true warrior when I was nothing but a burden. I was so stupid, I was happy with it.
You weren't worthless.
All I could do was patch up her stuff, and she loved my flute. Every night she'd always have me play songs on it for everyone. It made the night not feel quite so long or dark. I'd see her beautiful smile and cheery laugh, and I really thought that I was helping everyone.
What happened?
I got her killed.
Zuri, I'm so sorry.
If I wouldn't have been such a coward...
So long.
Shut up!
Sorry.
Don't fucking interrupt me! I'm in the zone.
If I would have stopped and stayed with her...
You don't know that? What happened?
I was gathering berries one day when I stumbled into a pack of these flesh-eating spiders. I screamed for help, but she came running. If I would have just kept my big mouth shut. She told me to run, to let her fight and protect them from me. And I let her. I just ran away because I couldn't do anything. Never again. I'm never going to run away again when somebody needs help. That's why I'm staying here even though I want to run. Like you said, I'm your security officer. I have a purpose. I have something I have to protect. I'm not running away again.
Zuri, your music didn't kill her. Not being a real warrior didn't kill her. She died trying to protect you.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
Because it is absolutely bonkers.
You're bonkers.
Her best friend. I can't imagine the amount of pain and loss that Zuri went through. Akirel was her sister, if not in blood, but in name. Still, that's no reason for her to blame herself for what was essentially an accident. Akirel cared for Zuri as much as Zuri cared for Akirel. I wouldn't let my family die if I could have protected them. But Zuri can't see that. Maybe I can't see that either. If we don't find something soon, there might be nothing left of my family. I need to find this stupid researcher ship. Let's agree that we are both crazy. Do you have any other pictures?
Sure. There's an amazing one I took of the Emerald City in here somewhere.
Zuri flips through pictures of her homeworld without a second of nostalgia. I can't blame her. The dry world seems pretty bland. One picture of what I think is a ruined wall catches my eye. What's that one?
I don't know. Graffiti of some sort. Who knows? Who cares?
The glowing blue scribbles look really familiar, though, as does the person standing beside it. He's not dreaming. He looks more like a human researcher.
I don't remember taking this one. Jeez must have. He always liked to take those weird scenery pictures.
No, I don't think so, Zuri. When we were breaking out that undergraduate statipad, did we see a picture that looked just like this? Those markings look like the ruins.
Hey, wait! You gave me this picture. Remember? You were clutching yours so tight that I couldn't see it, so you gave me a copy.
I did, didn't I? To the lab!
I'm still...
Make copies of the picture then. I'm going to get Rasun to let you out of this cage.
No, you take it. You need to get cracking on this now.
You're right, but...
I think I'm done reminiscing for now. As long as you bail me out after you're done, we can borrow it.
Nothing bad is going to happen to this one. I give you my word.
That's good enough for me. Now go, shoot.
And Zuri, let's keep this a secret for now.
Alright.
I'm not going to risk my adversary getting a step ahead of me. I am once again in the lead of this operation. I have the truth in my hands. But as I walk out, I can see that forlorn look return to Zuri's face. I'm going to get her out of this cage. She might want to protect others, but I do as well. Nice. Okay, well, that being said, my fucking jaw hurts from talking so much. Chris, my jaw hurts. Chris, I can see your butt crack. You have a nice butt. I love you. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Rising Angels Reborn and would like to see more of it, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, and die safely. Bye-bye!